What's up guys, my name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is yet again another Mortal Kombat X video, and this time we're back talking about something we talk about quite often now. It is the Kombat Pack number 2, number dos. As many of you all do know, it appears that a Kombat Pack 2 is in the works, and we should be seeing some new DLC characters inside Mortal Kombat X really soon. The man himself, Ed Boon, is back at it again, giving us some cryptic tweets via his Twitter account. It seems like every day now, Ed is just teasing something for the Kombat Pack 2, and today's been no different. A lot of you guys are losing your mind. A certain guest character was teased yet again, like we've seen in the past, not to mention a fan favorite. So with that said, guys, let's break down these tweets and let's get into it. Late last night, this popped up on Ed Boon's Twitter. Bam! Check that out. Straight out of Kombat Pack 2, and of course, a Xenomorph in the background, or an alien from the Alien franchise. And somebody asked, is this real life? And Ed's response was, no, it's not real life. Alien is a fictional character. So a classic response coming from Boon, and just beating around the bush and not answering the question that was asked if that was true, if Alien would be inside the Kombat Pack 2. As many of you guys do know, Ed Boon has teased Alien for probably 2 or 3 or even 4 months now, for a long time, leading up to the whole, the end of the Kombat Pack 1. Alien has been something that's always just mentioned inside Ed Boon's tweets. Check out this tweet right here. This is coming from June 18th. E3 was great because we didn't have to show a new game. All I had to worry about was the secret room we were showing Terminator and Alien DLC. Of course, this is just one instance. I shit you not, the last week alone, I think he's brought up Alien like 4 or 5 times, and I don't know, it's just really odd. I know he has touched on the fact that he is a humongous fan of the whole Alien franchise. That's why Predator's inside the game, and it's just weird because he's doing it now more than he has ever. I think in the past, he'd probably bring it up like once or twice a month, but literally, I'm not kidding. Go to his Twitter right now. Every other tweet is literally Xenomorph or Alien related. I don't know, kind of sketchy. It's either him beating around the bush or just talking about the whole franchise in general. So really weird, really odd. And something else to keep in mind, as you guys do know, in my last video discussing Ed Boon's tweets, we talked about how Ed pretty much recommended everybody in the community to watch Maximilian Dude's most recent video at the time that was talking about his idea and his opinions on the future of Mortal Kombat X in terms of like DLC characters. Max talked about who he'd want to see, who he thinks we're going to see. Not to mention, coincidentally if you will, Max made this point that we're making in this video, talking about how Ed has this love for Xenomorphs, and I just thought that was interesting because after that video got posted, after Ed recommended everybody watching it, he's continued to tease Xenomorphs or aliens inside Mortal Kombat X. Even, like I said, as late as last night, as early as this morning, Xenomorphs and aliens it's crazy. Ed is continuing to tease it. So quite honestly, guys, I don't know where to go from here. This is the classic Ed Boon right here. He gives us some insight, at the same time he trolls us, so it's like give and take, give and take. We already have Predator inside Mortal Kombat X. If we had Alien, that would just blow up the internet. Could you imagine Alien versus Predator inside Mortal Kombat X? From a business standpoint, that'd make the most sense if he did become a DLC character. Not to mention, a lot of you guys, you'd be so happy having Alien versus Predator in the same game. That'd be so awesome. So anyways, that's that. You guys do know, I think we're gonna get 3 NPCs, Rain, Baraka, and Sindel. Of course, I always said there was gonna be a second guest character, though I'd rather have a Mortal Kombat character. If we do get that, that 4th character being a guest, hey, why not Alien? I mean, it'd be kind of weird if his body shape and his form, but they can make it work, right? So anyways, that's just the whole Alien situation that's going on right now in the community. People going crazy on forum posts and Twitter. So boom, there's that. Let's move that out of the way. Something else a lot of you guys were sending me this morning was this brand new Straight Outta Compton meme with Sector. Yeah, check it out right here. Straight Outta Kombat Pack 2 with Sector in the background. I will tear it up in Mortal Kombat X. Let me in, please. And Ed Boon's response was, Sector? Is that you? It's me, Dad. So I know a lot of you guys have always asked for Cyrax, you've asked for a Cyber Smoke, and of course Sector right here, and it's cool to see Ed Boon kind of acknowledge this. I mean, he has in the past. For instance, check this out. Somebody did say, I'm mad at you guys for not making Sector, and Ed Boon's response was, I'm proud of you for liking Sector. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys always want that approval with seeing a Cyber Ninja, and it's been a while since he actually talked about a Cyber Ninja, so I don't know if it's worth, really even covering, but boom, Straight Outta Kombat Pack 2, he acknowledged it. Do I think it's gonna happen? Probably not, but a lot of you guys are freaking out like, Dynasty Sector confirmed, what the fuck, cover it. So I don't know, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's just him touching on a character that you guys love and just pretty much stirring the pot. So I think that's worth noting. And one last thing, we're talking about an announcement. As you guys do know, this Kombat Pack 2 needs to be announced at some time, right? Well, PAX Prime is at the end of the month in Seattle, and a lot of people are saying that possibly this announcement might come at PAX Prime at the end of the month. And personally, I don't think it will. I looked at some of the past PAX events, and I don't think NetherRealm's really ever showcased Mortal Kombat too many PAXs in the past. To be fair, I think at this last PAX East, they might have showcased it before the game was actually released. So apart from that, though, NetherRealm's really never been too big on showcasing stuff stuff at PAX. And if you guys did not know what PAX is, pretty much a humongous gaming event. You buy your little spectator pass, you go in there, and you look at like indie games or other stuff like that. So I don't know, people were saying that maybe, just maybe, we'll see the announcement there, but like I said, I don't really see it happening. Just really wouldn't make sense to me. I thought Gamescom was the perfect place for an announcement. If they didn't do it at Gamescom, I can't see them kind of going to PAX and making the announcement there. So personally, if it gets announced, it's probably gonna be just randomly on like a YouTube trailer or something. So anyways, let's wrap this up. What do y'all think of the most recent tweets coming from Ed Boon discussing Kombat Pack 2 characters? Personally, I think that these recent tweets, you know, discussing xenomorphs and aliens, that has to mean something. So hey, do not be surprised if we do see an alien side some upcoming DLC for Mortal Kombat X. Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Anyways, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.